Alright, welcome to Today I Played. Today I'm going to be taking a look here at Mario Party 2 for the Nintendo 64. After playing Fortune Street earlier in the week, terrible on its own, I decided to go back to probably one of my favorite virtual board games in Mario Party 2. More of a mini game collection than an actual board game, but I still like it nonetheless. It's got some really great music. I've always liked the music here in Mario Party. Guess we'll go with Western Land here. This is one of my favorites. So this game was released, let's see, in 1998? I'm not exactly too sure on that, but that seems about right to me. Remember when I owned the cartridge of this, I actually got it from Blockbuster. It was one of those games where I wrecked the cartridge. So I'm all by myself here, so I'll be playing the computer here. Mario. Sort of a weird selection for me, because normally I'm not someone who picks Mario. For some reason when I play Mario Party, I feel like with Mario. Like when I play Mario Kart, I'll play usually as Yoshi. Okay. Look at normal. Like lots of board games, this can also go way long. So I tend to do this option. Play bonuses. Bonuses basically get you at the end of the game. Awards an extra 3 couple stars, so that's how you win here. The goal of the game is to get as many stars as possible. You get that by earning coins, playing mini games, and landing various squares. And then you buy yourself stars, or you can win them random luck or land on a chance square. So alright, I'm gonna shut up for a minute here and just get everything all set up, and we'll be ready to go. Alright, so I get to roll first, always good. Nice to know when you've got the luck rolling on your side already when you're starting the game. It's also a good video. This is my first video that I'm going to do some audio commentary on here. It's probably not a bad one to test it out on, since I don't have to pay that much attention. Please be gentle. I know that for the amount of time I spend playing video games, I'm actually pretty awful at them. I don't want to brag. I'm decent at Mario parties. So see, I've got 3 coins. I land on blue. Red is the opposite. You get -3 if you land on it. Okay, everybody's heading that way towards the star. Bombs away. I'm not gonna bother, you can read. Basically, you just jump, avoid the bombs, trying to get be the last man standing. For anyone wondering, I'm not playing this on an Nintendo. I'm actually playing it via the virtual console. There we go, one there. So 110 coins there. So I already have enough. It's 20 coins for a star, so I'm already well on my way to that star there. So you can hit R. Same thing on the classic control. On the map, so I could go either direction. I'm gonna go this way because that way I can. Those are kind of dangerous. Which maybe we'll get to see what happens if you're in front of the train when it decides that it's going to get moving. Yeah, so the mini games happen every time after every round here. The mini games, they're simplistic. I don't mind them. I actually quite enjoy them. In these first couple of games, I sort of stopped playing Mario Party. It's basically the same thing over. I think like with a lot of Nintendo franchises, your first one is always your favorite. So Mario Kart 64 is my first one. Probably one of my favorites. Although there seems to be general consensus among fans that this is the best one. Or at least it's neck and neck with the third game. There we go. Close. So I'm 2 for 2 in mini games. That's one of the bonus stars when I first started playing the game that I chose to do is whoever wins the most coins. Okay, so this is a hidden block. If I hit this, I'll either get some coins or I might get a star. I'm hoping for a star. Coins are pretty easy to collect, but probably gonna lose most of those right here in a couple of seconds. Here, I'm just probably hearing on the mic there that just mashing on A. Yeah! So right now, so she has enough coins to give herself a star, so I need to try to get myself ahead of her, but she's quite a bit ahead of me. But the other thing is I'll be passing. Alright, this is just a platform where you hold the analog stick to run and jump when appropriate, trying to grab some coins for extra bonuses here. I can win this fairly regularly now, but when I was a kid, oh. This was always the one that gave me trouble, and I just totally messed up right there. I said it was simple, and then I fell on the first jump where they give you control. Like I said, please don't judge the skills. I'm not very good at gaming compared to what I actually spend playing video games. The perils of being in first place. Alright, you didn't get that. So now Peach is going to get to the Toad first. He's 20. And that's what's used. Coins are used to measure what place you are when to break a tie. But otherwise, so okay, now we're going to have to make it all the way, go all the way around the board just to... The train would hit me. Which sounds super dark. I want a train to hit me. I've always been a fan of these sort of interactive board games, just because they do things that you can't do in a regular board game that makes it. And the fact that, I mean, like, even like regular board games like Monopoly, I'd rather play them in video game form just because you don't have to worry about who's handling the money and keeping track and stuff. Pop the disc in, you get some people, some controllers, and go from there. Okay, I'm not terrible at this one. So this one, jump, move around, and then punch. Try to punch people off into the lava.
Stop!
Oh, jump on my head. I'm getting worked here. Oh, frick.
Finish!
I ended up in a draw anyways. Yeah, so I'm going to try not to swear. If you catch me swearing, give me a little bit of a shout. But I will try my hardest. Especially when playing games, it can be difficult. Luigi, because he stole from me. Especially when you're in heat of the battle in a game. It's just exclaim? Blurt out things that you don't otherwise would not maybe otherwise say. So I got some coins. Alright, so this is an item minigame. Just for me. Whichever you want. I think it's when the item is at your back here. I'm gonna try to go here for the gold mushroom. There we go. Look at that. So I probably won't show the entire game here, but I'll play the first half of the game. It should take about a half hour. Not from this point. When we started this. Alright, so this is a battle minigame for landing on the square. So we each pitch in a certain amount of coins. And then whoever wins, they have a asinine way that they decide to divide them to the people who didn't finish. And then ones like this are completely random. Alright, so basically you're just running up, hitting A under which one you think is not going to set Bowser off. So that one set Bowser off. Not going to get a chance to. So my general theory when I'm doing this is whatever one was the last one that blew up, push that one, and probably going to be safe. I don't know if the game's broken, and it always does that, but... So I'm guaranteed second place here. Oh, Luigi picked it. There we go. I've won. So see, what sometimes he'll do is he'll come back out and he'll throw another coin out, and whether it goes to the first, second, third, fourth in the event doesn't seem to matter. It just seems to randomly pick someone that they want to help out. Little honeycomb havoc here. This one's pretty straightforward. That's what I sort of like about this game, is that all of these are straightforward. You can give it, if you're just playing with a friend who's never played a video game before, all of the actions that you're doing are pretty easy and they can catch on if for most of the events, if not all of them. Pretty good spot. So who do I want to knock out? I can knock out Luigi or I can knock out Peach. Closer to the... Peach. Oh, I probably should have gone with one. Oh. Nope. Luigi's gonna help me out here. I usually have terrible luck with this one, but in a good position. Two there. Another win for Mario. And for all these little mini games, after each round, they're generally all just 10 coins for whoever won. We haven't got, sometimes they're different, they're not always 4 on 4, depending on which square you land on. It decides. So if I land on blue and everyone else lands on red this turn, it'll create a different kind of mini. 3 on 1. So in this case, we're going to have at least one other player that's opposing team. Okay, so another thing about green, since it's not a color, it just randomly picks. The golden mushroom gets you 3 dices to roll in Blue Bell calls. So in this case, you have a 3 on 1 mini game. This one's lights out. This one I'm fairly good at. I mean, just to go back to the simplicity of this thing. Anyone who can pick up a controller and just point the direction. Play this. I'm out here. I got hit. Luigi there. So that's the other thing. We share points. So if Peach wins, manage to survive the next 5 seconds, we'll all get the points. Everyone on our team. So she won. So now me, Luigi, or not me, Luigi, me, Yoshi, and Peach are gonna get 10 coins for victory. Sort of wish it had like a Final Fantasy like victory fanfare after every battle for the winning. So he's starts taking some. So they have different patterns. Blue bell here. Hopefully he doesn't steal from me. The AI in this game isn't exactly genius. They'll go for whoever's the one in first place. So this is what happens if you land on a what's happening, which is the name of the question mark squares, is that it'll move the train forward. If you get in the way of the train, it'll actually hit you, send you back to the point where we started earlier, right at the beginning. So this is another type of game that's not just who's the best, who wins. This one is just get as many coins as you can. Using the analog sticks side to side.
Start. Finish.
So I mean, I guess technically you can consider this still a winner. I got them all. Everyone walked out with a decent chunk of change. I think Luigi might be in the way there. Yeah, so Luigi's gonna get hit there and he's gonna go all the way back to the start. And depending on where you're trying to go, could be a good thing or that could be a terrible thing. So he has enough to steal Star, so he's gonna steal Peach's Star. So that's another element to the game, the bank. You deposit every time you go by it. Alright. It's one of my favorite ones that I'm not very good at on the normal difficulty. I'm not very good at it in general, but basically you're just hitting the A and B buttons as quick as you can at the same time. Trying to wind up your little mecha toy there to go as far as possible. And then you're doing nothing during this part. I think I'm doing very good. My guy looks like... And there just dies on... Hit the map button so you sort of figure out where. Probably can't beat Luigi. I don't like. I feel I don't know, maybe I'm just trying to make myself feel morally better, but I always feel like it's sort of like a dick move to steal the star. Instead, I'm Luigi. My theory being here that he's the closest to the star. If I can get him under 20, I might have a chance to get within enough of a distance to use my gold mushroom and get to the star before he does. It'll be tough. I don't seem to appear to have any control over what minigame. So it's gonna be tough because I've got the sound turned down.
Stop!
A lap here. And see, I can't hear the pop good enough to stop. So basically you're trying to get to the button without getting caught there by the... It's kind of embarrassing that I know all the names of these things. I mean, I shouldn't be embarrassed.
Finish!
And most of them. I get around, but I got a measly 10 coins. Ooh. Big winner there. Alright, another 3-on-1. Okay, this is one where I can demonstrate how awful the AI in this game is. If I'm not on the outside, I'm basically screwed because they'll box me in and let them kill me. So, they'll both squeeze me. Oh, no, he's gonna let me... No, don't go this way. There's not enough room. Yeah, go that way. Nope, stop following me, you idiot. No, no! Fucking assholes. Supposed to be on the same team, but he sits there and squishes me in between. But that's another element that's introduced when you're playing this multiplayer with friends, is sometimes you might want to do that on purpose. As opposed to just being like the AI in this game is just doing that to be a dick. But when we're playing with friends, there's actually a good strategy. We'll say you have enough coins to get the next star, and the other guy doesn't, but he's on your team. You want to lose, so maybe you throw the game so that he doesn't get the coins, and then you just pass him on the next turn. Alright, so this is the last 10 turns. I'll show you what happens after that, and then we will... Normally wouldn't use my item now. Show off how that works. I didn't explain it well. Oh, I'm... So inadvertently making this video has helped me out because I later. So I now have a star, and because I have the most coins now, so there's a tie between me and Yoshi, I have more coins. Technically in first place. that's an item shop. When she passes that, she'll get a chance to buy up an item. My favorite, personal favorite, especially towards the end of the game, is the dueling glove, which is essentially like a little mini game that takes place between just 2 players. And the person who initiates the duel gets to pick how much amount. So if you're at the end of the game and it's close, you can screw the other person totally over if you're good at the dueling minigame. They range, I've seen some go as high as 80. Oh, crazy cutter. Excellent. So you just jump and then try to grab the bag of your opponents to get more mushrooms than them. You're the drug kingpin. Oh, so she's got the mushroom. Give me the gold mushroom. Yeah, so there's 1 gold mushroom that's worth a value of 2 of the other mushrooms.
Finish!
I didn't lose any mushrooms, so it should be a pretty easy victory for me here. Crush the competition. Just as many as the rest of them combined, just about. When Luigi came in first, there's an even number of coins, so they just split it between them. Oh, yeah, let's finish it on the 1 mini game that I am terrible at. You go too fast around these corners. It's a simple mini game, you're just pushing the analog stick, but to speed up and slow down. But if you go too fast around corners, spin out. On the outside, you can go the fastest. I'm sort of hoping that I finish on the outside. I know I look super pathetic. Alright. Go Mario, go. Nope, spun out. And that is a quick look at Mario Party 2 for the Nintendo 64. It's $10 on the Virtual Console, Wii, or on through Wii mode on your Wii U. That's actually how I'm playing this, is through my Wii U. Can also, last time I checked, cartridges seem to be going for $35–40 bucks on eBay, so it's not cheap compared to most other carts. I hope you enjoyed the video and the first commentary. Do this again. This will be going up Saturday. If you're interested in watching my live stream, I'll be live streaming probably my favorite game of all time, Shadow of the Colossus, as another test for both the commentary and live streaming. I should be getting a better mic sometime soon. I just wanted to test out the commentary feature here on my capture setup. So yeah, thanks for joining us, and stay tuned to the blog. Any news about the website.